in Tampa. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's good. To be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. That's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a head on him, do they?
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. A solid stiff arm. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Already.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard and a pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. just inside the 20 at the 19. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, you know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Irvin. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
The tackle made back at the 39.
Mayfield off the play fake. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
20! Hey, alert! Done!
To throw, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now Mayfield. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bucs are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They don't want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Down the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A huge play there for Houston. 55 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now he's going to step up and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Stroud feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal.
Over. 18. Let's go.
And Stroud now to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown, Nico Collins. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try it now with Irvin. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the 1st. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Turnover and down.
Over. 18. Let's go.
Stroud looking to throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7 our score. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Look hot.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now is Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
18. What's up?
The throwing again is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, an 11-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
This is caught by Evans. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10, here's Irvin. Now, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Mayfield down. He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a third and 10 after the incompletion. Throwing, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. So first and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10.
Kings! 20!
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good. We're on first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
180!
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away.
Fairbairn
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Now here's Johnson. Here comes Johnson on a return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10. And their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the Dog Metal Hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Set. 180. Regular. Up. What's that?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Start.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Hey, alert.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Start.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin, 50 yards! And the Buccaneers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And all will be intercepted. Jalen Petrie puts it on. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Here's Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Texans, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Now Stroud.
First down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Point it right.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, I'm going to show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Fuller. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Pistol. Watch out.
Mayfield. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Now they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Mayfield with it once more. Complete right side to Arden. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
King.
First and goal at the
Mayfield on play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And
a big loss here as he's taken down. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
118. What's that?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Houston.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's that? Make the hot.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
18. What's up?
Again, it's Mixon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
18. What's up?
Mixing up the middle. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Buccaneers 16. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. Ooh, with a juke. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. For the Texans TD.
Texans.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn.